What's up, everyone? This is Bill. Today I got a little video for you guys. This is going to be a new product from BLRtuning. This is my CANAM Ryker intake protective grills. That's what you're seeing here. This is one what looks like out of the box. So first thing we're going to hop into, this is going to be the installation video. So if you've purchased a set or looking to purchase a set, this is the video you need to watch. Okay, so we're going to go over everything in this video. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to show you what they look like up close. And we're going to do an install video right here and off the bike so you can see what it looks like. And then we're going to do an install video on the bike. Okay, so watch the video, and all links are in the description below this video to get a hold of me. If you are liking the YouTube content that I put out, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It only takes you a second, and it helps me out tremendously. Okay, so on with the video. Okay, so we'll take a look at the actual product here. This is installed. It uses 2 zip ties, one on this outside. So on the outside of the bike, this is the air intake side. So on both sides of the bike, the outside bottom corner, inside top corner is where you're going to install your zip ties. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. And we're going to show you what a box looks like, what all comes in the box, and what you can expect. Okay, first thing, you're always going to get some decals from me. Whatever I have in stock, I do sell the decals as well. These are my own decals, BLRtuning, my Instagram, my YouTube, and modified because stock sucks. Right? Who doesn't like that? And then also TREAL Performance. They're going to be carrying this product very soon. They will be able to ship globally. Okay, so that's what first thing you're going to see in the box. Then you're going to have individually wrapped here. This is a set in gloss white. Okay, and then you're also going to have the 4 included zip ties in there that you're going to use to do the install. Okay, and for this install, you're going to need some masking tape. This is to tape up around the edge so you don't scratch up your vent while you're putting these on. You're going to need a pair of dikes or something to cut the zip ties with. And then, very helpful to have a pair of needle nose pliers, because when you curl the zip tie in there, you're going to have to reach in there and grab it and pull it through. And you'll see all that here in a minute when I do the install. Okay, so we'll set all that stuff aside. We'll take a look at these. Get these out of the package here. So again, these are in gloss white. This is going to be a matching set. You can order these as a set, or you can order them individually. Okay, so there's a set in gloss white. So these are made out of industrial steel. They are, everything I use is 100% American made right here in the USA. I start out with a piece of steel. I cut these to size. These are all hand cut with a 4-inch angle grinder. They are then test fitted to make sure they fit properly. They then get a coating of industrial paint applied with an air gun and dried under heat for 72 hours. And then they are inspected, test fitted once more, and then they are packaged up. Okay, so these will be $30 for a set. Doesn't matter what color you get. I'll show you all the colors. These are going to be $30 for a set. You can get them in any color you want. You can mix match the colors. I don't care, as long as it's a color that I have available. If you don't see a color that you like, you can always order the primer gray. It's an industrial primer ready for paint. You can paint them any color you'd like. And then they are $25 for one. So if you just need that CVT transmission side because you have an intake system, you're only going to need one of these. So you can order just one for $25. The prices include 3-day priority shipping with a tracking number. They're going to come in a priority shipping box through USPS. Okay, so that price includes that. If you order a set with one of my radiator protective grills, we'll knock $10 off the total price, because I'm not going to be paying the shipping, obviously, on these individually. Okay, if you haven't seen my installation video for the radiator protective grill, I will link that in the description below this video, so you can go check that out as well. You can order a whole set, you can order them individually, however you want to do it. So I have a little video clip. I'll show you all the colors that are available. And I will tell you what they all are. You have So the first one we'll start out with is matte black, and then we have the primer gray. So for my radiator protective grills, and these are all going to be $30 for a set of these. For my radiator protective grills, the matte black is $75, primer gray for $70. Any one of my gloss colors is $80. I have gloss red, gloss blue, gloss pink, gloss white, and gloss yellow. Okay, and then I have the Freedom Edition. I'll post a picture of it here. Freedom Edition is a red, white, and blue graffiti theme. That one is $90. Okay, and then obviously we would add $30 to the price, and we would take $10 off the total price if you did a package deal. Okay, so I'll roll the little video clip I recorded earlier showing you all of the different... Okay, so this is all the different colors that are available. You have the matte black here. These first 6, I believe, are matte black. And then we have the gloss red. We have the gloss blue. This is the primer gray here. Then we have gloss pink, gloss white, and gloss yellow. Okay, those are all the colors we have available. We can color match these perfectly because we're going to be painting it with literally the exact same paint. So you can see that pink grill next to that, or the pink radiator grill next to the pink vent grill, or intake grill here. So the color match is going to be spot on if you order them as a set, or even if you haven't ordered the intake grills yet, and you've already have purchased one of my radiator protective grills. I've always used the same paint with the same paint codes from the same paint company here in the US. So you could literally, if you've already ordered a blue one, 6 months ago on one of these radiator protective grills, you could order a set of blue intake grills and we would be able to color match it no problem. It's going to be spot on. It's going to be perfect every time. Okay, so that's all the colors that are available. Video, I went over all the different colors, all the color options that are available. So now we're going to head out to the bike and do an install on the actual bike. But I think the first thing we're going to do is show you an install right here in person, what that looks like right here at the table, so you can see how easy it is to install. And the zip ties are tricky to get curled up and out, so be patient with it. You will get it. It's not that challenging. Anybody could do this with simple tools, pliers, some cutters. You could use a pair of scissors. You could use a pair of fingernail clippers if you wanted to, and a little bit of masking tape. Okay, so let's take a look at one being installed right here, and then we will go ahead out to the bike. See, I have the air vent. This is the air intake side, and we're going to be putting a grill on here. I'm going to show you how to get it zip tied in place. So just the thing to remember, it'll be easier on the bike if it was installed on the bike to do the bottom outside corner over here and the upper inside corner. So on the bike, this is going to be sitting on there like this if you were looking straight at it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is use some masking tape. We're going to put a piece of tape down here. This is just so we don't scuff anything up. We don't want to put scratches on our new vehicle. You can see the way this is shaped. This has a larger angle right here. The grill will fit in that larger angle, like so. Okay? And these will work left and right. So if you were to flip it around, it'll work on the other side. Okay, so we're just going to stuff a little tape up in there, just so we don't scratch nothing up. We're going to fold it to the outside so it's not in our way. We'll peel this off when we're done. Okay, so there's that part. Now we're going to take our zip ties. We're going to bend them in half and kink them right here. And then up at the front, we're going to bend them a little ways down. And then we're going to bend the tip also. And this is so we can hook it and curve it around. Okay, same thing with this guy. We're going to kink it right in half. And then we're going to kink it again here. And again here at the very tip. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is shove our zip ties through. So then we can just slide the grill over the zip ties. Okay, this bottom corner is going to be the harder one on both of these. on the left side and the right side. So we're going to reach in there with our needleless pliers and we're going to pull it through. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this other side. We're going to reach in here. This one's a little easier to get to. Okay, we're going to reach in here and we're going to grab it like. Okay, so now we are going to put this in there. And you can see we need to come in this one here. So we're going to put it in here and we're just going to snap the zip tie down just a little bit. Just to hear it click. Okay. Okay, so we got that zipped down just a little bit, hang in there. We're going to come through the bottom diamond here, bottom diamond here, and then we're going to just snap that one so it's just started, so don't get away from us. Okay, so now we have it hanging there like this. We're going to get it to sit in there where we want it. Okay, that's about where we want it. Start pulling them down ever so slightly, doing both, you know, a little bit at a time. Position it where it looks good. And then the goal is take these pieces and keep them out to the edges. Okay, because you can roll these so they stay to the inside. Excuse me, to the outsides of the air box, or the air ducting. Okay, there you go. It doesn't move around. It's nice and snug. Okay, now we're going to cut our zip tie, or excess amount of zip tie off here. Don't cut that zip tie off of there until you know you have it snug, because you'll be cutting a zip tie and putting a new one on if it's not snug. Okay. And then you can force these to rotate. Use your pliers and force them to rotate behind so that you don't have this chunk sticking out. Okay, so here you can see we have the finished product. That's what it's going to look like from the front of the bike. Okay, so as long as you get a zip tie in this corner and this corner, tuck them in however you feel. You can see how I did these. I just curled that back and stuck it back behind the grill. So from a couple feet away, you don't even notice that those zip ties are there. You really have to get up close and inspect it. So now we'll go out to the shop here and we'll do the install on the bike. And just remember, use that masking tape. It's in your best interest to use it. You'll probably notice on the actual bike, right? This has been off the bike for a long time, so it doesn't see a lot of use. It gets a lot of dust on it and just sits in the shop. But you'll see the one on the bike is all scarred up all the way around. That's because we've done this, like I said, we've been testing this product and measuring airflow and whatnot at the drag strip and on the dyno. We've been measuring airflow coming in, and we've been measuring coolant temperatures, and we've been measuring belt temperatures to see if there's any change when adding this product. So the way we have it designed, there is no change in a negative way. So we've been doing a lot of testing and whatnot, so you'll see my vent on that bike is all scarred up. We have a replacement one coming to keep it all nice and neat. but that's because that thing has been on and off there, 50, 60 times over the last year of testing this product. Remember, the goal here is to install these once and never have to do it again. So you won't have to be taking them on and off. You don't have to worry about scratching your bike. Okay, and you guys know me, I'm all about performance. So, I had to do my own testing to see how things work out. And this is what we came up with. We tried it at first with using like a beauty ring around it. Didn't like the look of it and didn't like the airflow measurements we were getting and whatnot, because you already have just, enough room for what the bike needs. So putting any kind of stripping along here is essentially making your airway smaller, right? So this allows air to flow right around it nice and smoothly, so like it or hate it, this is what we came up with. This is what we tested for. Everything works perfect. We haven't had one come off or fail us, right? It'll stop rocks and road debris and, bigger bugs. I've even seen where someone had a bird get slapped inside there. That'll put a stop to the bird going inside there, right? That's going to destroy any type of, substance coming into your filter and damaging your filter. So we'll go take a look at the bike and we'll get it installed on the bike. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is my product. Remember, all links are in description below to get a hold of me and place an order if you're wanting to order one, or if you're wanting to order a set of them. Okay, let's head out to the shop. Now we are out here at the bike. We have our vent. We've got our 2 zip ties. We've got our pliers, our needleless pliers, and our wire snips or dikes. Okay, so remember, the corners we're going to be using is going to be the outside lower corner, because this corner is going to be very hard to get to. So we're going to be using this outside lower corner and this upper inside corner, and we're going to be going around these fins to the very outside. Okay, so what I like to do first is set the grill aside, put a bend in your zip tie right here in the middle, and then put another bend in it here out the end. Okay, and then we're going to feed this through. We're going to leave this piece up at the top. And this is how you'll get it to look the cleanest, using zip ties. Okay, you're going to feed it through like that. And then this one, you're going to feed through with this piece at the bottom. I'll show you why. Because we're going to be able to roll that piece to the inside so it's not as noticeable. Okay. Now we're going to bend this in the middle. We're going to get a little U shape on it so we can get a hold of it with our pliers. And you should have something like that. Okay, I'll zoom in on that. So you can see I have the zip ties hanging out. Okay. Now, we are going to take our grill and we're going to come through the upper corner here and the lower corner here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right through there. I'm just going to feed this zip tie just so it connects, just so you hear it start zipping down. And then same with this one. We're going to go in this lower corner here and out the bottom edge here, just so we hear it connect. Okay, now I'm going to position it in there where we want it. We're going to snug down these zip ties. And the goal is to get this piece behind there and start snugging it down. Same with the bottom one. Just do them a little bit at a time on each one. And you want them tight, right? This thing shouldn't be wiggling around on you. It does fit good in there. Okay. Okay, now we're going to cut these off. We're going to cut it off as close as possible. Okay, now I should be able to move these down to the inside here. Okay, so I'll let you take a closer look. So you can see what I'm saying. I was able to rotate the head of the zip tie to the inside. It gives you a much cleaner look rather than having a zip tie hanging out of there. And you can see the absolutely perfect fitment. So this is a 2019 900 Ace. Pretty heavily modified. So you can see this is why I'm making these, so you can order them individually, or you can order them for both sides. If you have something like an intake system, you wouldn't need both sides. Really good look when you pair it up with one of my radiator protective grills. So you can see we got the blue grill on the front end of the bike to protect our radiator, and now we have a blue intake guard as well for that CVT transmission side of the bike. Really good custom look to it. You know, really set your bike off. You know, and even if you kept your bike all black and did a matte black one, matte black's going to look really good in there as well. Hey guys, so that is the install for the intake protective grills by BLRtuning. Get yourself a set of those and get yourself a new grill as well to protect your radiator. Okay, you can get it all in one spot right here through me, or like I said, these will be up on the TREAL Performance website. My radiator protective grills are already on there. Once these are on there, they will be able to ship globally. So if you're outside of the US, you will still be able to order a set. TREAL Performance is going to offer them in powder coated black. Okay, so anyways, all the links are in the description below this video to get in contact with me. Once TREAL Performance has them on their website, there will be a link to go purchase them directly through TREAL Performance. I'll put a link to get my grill through TREAL Performance as well. Okay, you can get a hold of me through Facebook Messenger. You can go to the BLRtuning Facebook page and message me there. You can also get a hold of me through Instagram or Twitter, and I'd be happy to take your order and get a set sent out to you. One other thing I wanted to show you guys real quick, coming very soon, you'll be able to rock your own BLRtuning apparel. This is right there, tuned because stock sucks. Got the BLRtuning down the sleeve. Don't know when these are going to be available. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek at something that we're working on. We do have a hat up here. This is a fitted hat. BLRtuning, EFI motorcycle tuning. For those of you that don't know, that's what I do. I tune motorcycles. The CANAM Ryker being one of them. Okay, so anyways, get a hold of me if you want to place an order. I'd be happy to get one of these shipped out to you. Thanks for watching the video, you guys. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you guys like the content. As always, you guys have a good day. I appreciate all of you. Catch you in the next one. Peace.